Yeah, good day. Now we want to look at quick question on Half-Life. So now, but meanwhile, by definition, what is Half-Life? Actually, is the time taken for a radioactive substance to reduce to have its initial value. The time taken for a radioactive substance to reduce to have its initial value, that is radioactivity. Now let's quickly look at this question here. And what does the question says? It says a radioactive substance with half-life of 5 minutes has of 500 after 15 minutes. Full stop. So now the count rate at 0 time was, so how do we unravel that? Now, solution to that question. Now the question says a substance with half-life of 5 minutes has a count rate of 500. So the count rate is 500 after 15 minutes, meaning it has actually reduced to 500 after 15 minutes. Okay, so since it has the half-life of 5, okay, so in the next 5 minutes, it must have actually increased to 1000. The value has doubled to 1000. Then in the last 5 minutes again, that is 10 minutes, this must have doubled to 2000. Okay, and then another half-life, which is the main half-life that has a half-life of 5 minutes, this has doubled to 4000. So the count rate at 0 is 4000 counts per second. So now this is reducing after to 500. So now the count rate, the initial count rate, has been found to be 4000 rate per second. Okay, now quick one because of time. Then the second question, what does it say? It says a radioactive material has an initial activity of 7000 counts per second, an activity of 875 counts per second after 6 hours. Okay, sorry. So the half-life of the material is, so what will be the half-life of the material? Okay, now solution to that glorious question. Now we have the count rate to be 7000 per second. That's the initial count rate, 7000. Now 7000 will reduce, okay, after the first half-life will reduce to 3500. Okay, then after the second half-life then 3500 will reduce to 1750. You're dividing each by 2. Okay, then after the third half-life, that is 3 half-life, this must have reduced to 875. Okay, so now that's after the third half-life, it has reduced to 875, which means that the count rate, okay, at 875 is after 6 hours. So you now say 3 half-life. This 3 half-life is equal to 6 hours. So you divide both sides by 3 to know the actual value of the half-life, which is 2 hours. So the half-life is equal to 2 hours. All right, so that's it.